So it's the start of a very big week in the Cardano ecosystem. Tomorrow, we'll witness the launch of a highly innovative DApp that will enable peer-to-peer lending of Cardano native tokens and gives birth to an entirely new marketplace in the form of trading NFT loan bonds. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. DApps with unique use cases, all made possible because of Cardano's eutxo model. Not a copy and paste DApp, but one that's innovative concept can only be found in the Cardano ecosystem and will deliver DeFi utility that's already been highly successful on other leading smart contract platforms. As the 10-day countdown commences to the most anticipated upgrade in the history of Cardano's roadmap, with the finish line to Vasil now firmly in our sights, the introduction of AADA Finance will mark the first of many top-tier DApps being deployed in our ecosystem. Things are certainly going to heat up real fast, and in the case of Cardano, the best is yet to come. Welcome back for today's installment of Cardano Insights, where we track the all-important developments at the very pulse of Cardano and its ecosystem each weekday. So let's get straight into it. So what I thought we'd do to get the week started is round up some of the developments in our ecosystem from last week that didn't feature on Cardano Insights. So let's dive in first for a quick review of some items detailed in the weekly development update published by IOG on Friday at Essential Cardano. So in terms of core technology, the Node, Ledger and Consensus teams continue to prepare for the Vasil upgrade scheduled for September 22nd and remind us that all the new Vasil capabilities will take effect one epoch later on September 27th. DApps exchanges and SPOs continue to upgrade their systems. As we know, SPOs have already delivered with over 95% of block production now being produced on the latest version 1.35.3. In terms of exchanges, we do have some developments. The largest of them all, Binance, is now confirmed to be Vasil ready, which is a major step forward for the liquidity required for a smooth transition. As the week progresses, I'm sure we can expect more to follow, with Upbit, Coinbase and XT.com all confirmed to be in progress. Finally, a look at Cardano DApps. 6 of the 12 being tracked on IOG's readiness page are confirmed ready. Fluid tokens has now been added to that list, with the remaining 6 all now in the final testing phase on the pre-production environment. For wallets and services, IOG confirmed the Daedalus team fixed several issues found in regression tests and released Daedalus version 5.0 for the pre-production and preview environments. They also ran additional tests in preparation for the up-and-coming mainnet release. Daedalus version 5.0 was actually released last Thursday, which now supports version 1.35.3 and is Vasil compatible. Development work is ongoing on the Lace desktop features. The team worked on the component that enables the switch between Cardano wallet instances, light and full nodes. They also completed the proof of concept to convert the Cardano wallet API into TypeScript types. For smart contracts, last week the Plutus team continued working on the support feature for multiple language versions, as well as on testing and documentation improvements. They also made progress on the implementation of Babbage support for Plutus tools and library constraints testing. The team is working on Marconi, which is a new tool for indexing blockchain information in a database for fast querying. They've also been working on the Marconi design and plan for setting up the Marconi testing infrastructure. For Basho scaling, last week the Hydra team created Hydra tools to improve the user experience of running Hydra nodes. They also completed a significant refactoring of the direct chain layer, which makes it easier to maintain the node and prepare for adding persistence to the Hydra node. The team also created smoke tests to reuse already published Hydra scripts and improve the Hydra node log output for easier reading. Finally, to governance updates, here the IOG team confirmed the second workshop for DREPs, that's the delegated representatives, was hosted where interested participants got a sneak peek at the registration process and new voting centre, which is due for release by the end of the year. More information on the workshop will be shared with the community later this week. Now, one of the biggest misconceptions about Cardano in the wider crypto space is the idea that we don't have any dApps in our ecosystem, and for many crypto users this makes the proposition for exploring Cardano a highly unattractive one. But we know this to be a complete fallacy, driven by the uninformed or those with an agenda to stifle adoption to the Cardano blockchain. Whilst we don't have the amount of dApps seen in other smart contract ecosystems, what we do have is a great selection of high quality dApps already live on mainnet, with many more to come after the Vasil upgrade takes place. We in the Cardano community do a great job in advertising our ecosystem to anyone who's willing to listen, but this alone isn't going to change the narrative overnight. Something, however, that's certainly going to help improve this is for Cardano DApps to have more exposure to a wider crypto audience through blockchain data aggregators and reporting sites. There are many big players in this field reporting on DApps from all major smart contract ecosystems that currently don't include Cardano. Well, this is all going to change. Last week we got this news that DApp Radar, who have over 170,000 followers on Twitter and billed as the world's largest, most trusted DApp store and source for exploring DApp data, announced, "We have good news for the Cardano community. Cardano is coming to DApp Radar soon. If you're a Cardano DApp developer, you can already submit your DApp contracts here." So I think this is a great development in terms of building up the Cardano DApp presence in the wider crypto community. Think of the frequent users of DApp Radar who rely on this site as a central source to track, analyze and discover decentralized applications. Up until now, they're being exposed to dApps from all major ecosystems and even dApps from much smaller emerging ones. So briefly heading over to DApp Radar, in the rankings, we see dApps from Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Tron, Avalanche, Tezos, Hedera, in addition to less familiar ones like Fuse, Immutable, Vulcan Forged, and many more. Now, with the addition of Cardano DApps coming to DApp Radar soon, this certainly represents a great move to expose the dApps in our ecosystem to a much wider crypto audience. With Vasil only a couple of epochs away and the imminent arrival of many new dApps coming to our ecosystem, it's a good time to be getting integrated on one of the most popular mainstream dApp trackers in the crypto space. Next up, World Mobile gave us this announcement that both Charles and Micky were in Wyoming last week to discuss the next steps of the World Mobile and IOG partnership. They encouraged anyone who has a question to reply to this tweet, where the best will be put forward. The results will be shared in the thread early this week, so we'll be sure to dive in and go through all the most interesting developments that come out of this AMA on an up-and-coming episode of Cardano Insights. Apart from the community questions, I'm sure both IOG and World Mobile will be releasing more details relating to what's in store next for this partnership very soon. So we'll be keeping a close eye on this. As we know, we're edging ever closer to the initial Aerostat launch in Zanzibar, so I think World Mobile is going to be featuring often on this channel over the coming months, and I'm definitely excited to see what Charles and Micky have been discussing. In addition, with RealFi, connecting the unconnected and banking the unbanked in mind, Charles gave us this little tweet on Friday and a little teaser asking, "Who's in Papua New Guinea? Working on something really cool there." I'm thinking it could be in some way related to the recent meeting between Charles and Micky, but I could be way off here. Let me know in the comments what you think this might be. As you know, I'm a huge supporter of all the work World Mobile and IOG are doing in the developing world. Whether that be in Ethiopia, Zanzibar, Mongolia, and many other countries, I've always maintained long term, I can see this approach turning out to be the best adoption strategy of all time, that not only onboards a huge number of users, but also solves one of the biggest problems our modern civilization faces, where billions of people currently are unable to access the technology, systems, and markets that many of us in the developed world take for granted. Cardano Insights will be tracking all the developments in connecting the unconnected right through to banking the unbanked and beyond. Now, with Cardano's first peer-to-peer lending protocol of Cardano native tokens that will utilize an innovative NFT bond concept going live tomorrow, let's take a look at a few updates the team at AADA provided on the lead up to their mainnet launch. To get off to a great start, incentivize participation, and importantly, to reward the first users of the platform, AADA are providing an airdrop to users that get their loan funded. So in terms of the reward specifics, the team are putting up 50,000 AADA tokens for the airdrop. To qualify, users must submit a loan request within 21 days of mainnet launch. The loan must be funded within 7 days of the loan request being made. Collateral value must exceed 500 ADA. The loan must be active for more than 7 days in terms of the repayment duration, and it's 1 reward per wallet. Rewards will be distributed through a token distributor, so I'm guessing Tosi Drop, considering this is where their ISPO rewards are currently being issued from, and rewards will be made available 7 weeks after mainnet launch. The team at AADA have also announced their bug bounty program. As we've covered in previous videos, this project is fully embracing decentralization and transparency. This has been demonstrated with their DAO voting, open sourcing their code, publishing their audit conducted by Vacuum Labs, and now by inviting the developer community to participate in the bug bounty competition. Whilst the audit conducted by Vacuum Labs will convince the non-technical community members to lend and borrow safely, the bug bounty will incentivize developers to participate actively and contribute by finding any existing vulnerabilities in the smart contract code. All rewards will be paid out by the AADA Finance team, and the reward size is 25,000 USD for finding a critical smart contract vulnerability. So in advance of tomorrow's launch, if you're interested in learning more about this extremely promising project, check out this interview with founder Mantis on the Learn Cardano podcast, linked in the description below. Once the protocol goes live tomorrow, we'll definitely be following up to check out how the launch goes and take a deeper look into the user activity. So finally, we go to Muesliswap. Last week, in advance of their version 2 going live post Vasil, they requested community input surrounding yield farming going live on their DEX. Once available, users will be able to earn double and triple yield, meaning their ADA will be staked. But where will the ADA be staked to? Recently, they asked the community to provide a list of the best SPOs. From that, Muesliswap made a shortlist of the 10 selected pools and have put this up for vote, where we in the community get to decide. Undoubtedly, there are some great pools on this list that need your vote. From my understanding, whilst the winner will be the first pool selected, once the winner pool reaches saturation, then the next pool in line will also become a chosen pool, so on and so forth. As you can see, it's extremely close at the top, with voting due to end tomorrow at 5:30 PM UTC. Now, I'm aware many Sapien viewers are also long-term subscribers of the Army of Spies YouTube channel, as am I. I think we could all easily take a few minutes out of our day, head on over to the Muesliswap governance page, linked in the description, set up an account that literally only requires you to provide an email, set a password, and with a quick email verification check, you'll be good to go. So yeah, go vote for a Cardano brother that's literally been grafting non-stop in bringing us quality daily Cardano content. So if you are already a subscriber of AOS, or want to assist a real valuable member of the Cardano community and haven't already, go help him out before voting ends tomorrow. So that's it for today's installment of Cardano Insights, as we keep track of all the developments and continue to spread those positive Cardano vibes. If you found value in the content, then please do be sure to comment, share, like, and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow with your daily roundups. Until then, thanks for watching, have a great day, and as always, keep it Cardano.